He repeatedly plunged a cold knife into the 11-year-old's small body. When he was finished, he assaulted him with a frying pan. Hello true crime fans and welcome to Behind the Yellow Tape. Today we're heading to Bury, Greater Manchester in England to talk about a case that's particularly heartbreaking, the murder of 11-year-old Joe Geeling in 2006. If you find this content interesting, please hit me a follow. The videos take a long time to make and it really does help. Also, please comment where you're watching from. 1st of March 2006, Joe vanished after school. Now imagine the panic. Your 11-year-old doesn't come home. Police quickly launched a massive search and the whole community was on edge. It wasn't long before the worst fears were confirmed. The next day, Joe's body was found in a wooded gully in Whitehead Park, hidden under leaves and debris. This was clearly a brutal savage attack. He'd been repeatedly stabbed with kitchen knives and assaulted with a frying pan. But who would do such a thing to a small, vulnerable boy? The killer was actually another student from his own school, a 15-year-old named Michael Hammer. Hammer was an older pupil who had chillingly used the school's peer mentoring system as a cover. He lured Joe away from the school grounds with a faked note from a teacher, bringing him back to his house. The motive, as it emerged in court, was truly disturbing. Hammer, who had been struggling with behavioural and learning difficulties, was driven by a sexual obsession with Joe. When he made an advance, Joe, in his innocence, rebuffed him, reportedly calling him gay and threatening to tell others. This rejection, this moment of being found out, was the catalyst for the shocking violence that followed. Hammer was arrested in his classroom an hour after Joe's body being found. He eventually pleaded guilty to the murder, admitting he had attacked Joe in his bedroom. He then dragged the body downstairs, shoved it in a wheelie bin and dumped it in the park, trying to conceal the evidence. Michael Hammer was ultimately sentenced to be detained at Her Majesty's pleasure with a minimum tariff of just 12 years. That sentence was later increased to 14 years. This case is a stark reminder that evil can hide in plain sight, even in a school hallway. It was a tragedy that devastated a family and left a community grappling with the unimaginable. Thank you for listening today, and remember, stay behind the yellow tape.